Hey sports fans, welcome to the Z Show. It's fantasy baseball season and let's play some fantasy ball. Normally I don't play fantasy baseball because I used to play, but I'm a sports expert and frankly I got sick of losing every year to guys who know a lot less about baseball than I do. But I picked a fantasy team this year anyway with a twist. I'm going to share it with you. Let's get right into it. My catcher is Buddha. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you look at him, the dude was born to squat. They call Buddha the enlightened one. And as far as I'm concerned, if you got one enlightened one on your team, you're one ahead of every other baseball team. First base, I got Abraham Lincoln, big hammy. Plus he's got the big headgear, which is a great target for the other infielders. And you know what, you'd be surprised at how many opposing base runners get fooled by the old hidden ball and the beard trick. Second base, Billy the Kid. Tough guy, feisty, kind of in that old second base tradition of tough guys like Billy Martin and Eddie Stanky, except those guys didn't have the emotional stability of Billy the Kid. My shortstop, Napoleon. And that's Bonaparte, not Dynamite. His teammates call him the big unit. Don't ask me why. Napoleon's a take charge kind of guy. And not only that, a real baseball player. Not many guys can scratch themselves in public like Napoleon. Third base, J. Edgar Hoover, the Bulldog, the old FBI guy. Besides that, when you got a guy named Hoover, you put him at third base, right? The vacuum thing. Left field, Rasputin the Mad Monk. You cannot get this guy out. You know, Rasputin didn't die after he was stabbed and poisoned and shot and beaten and tossed into a frozen river. So you know he's not going to die just because he gets caught in a rundown. Center field, Henry David Thoreau, the old Walden Pond guy. You know, center field is the loneliest position in sports, and you need a guy out there in center who thrives on solitude. And Henry David, you know, he talks to mice. Right field, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Killed him a bar when he was only 3, so you know he's got power. And the fans love it when Davy's chasing down a fly ball and the old coonskin cap flies off. Peter's got a kind of a problem with the coonskin cap, but we'll work around that. Starting pitchers. My first starting pitcher, Sigmund Freud, because like Yogi Berra says, 90% of pitching is half mental. Sigmund's best pitch, kind of a little backdoor slider thing, he calls it Freudian slip. Next pitcher, Jimi Hendrix, big left-hander, big fireballer. Every team, I think, needs a player who can get the other guys performance-enhancing drugs. My next pitcher, Vinnie Van Gogh. 3 words, paint the corners. Next up, Malcolm X, or as the teammates and fans call him, Malcolm K. My last starting pitcher, Adolf Hitler. And I know everybody hates Adolf Hitler. I'm not too crazy about the guy. His teammates hate him. Everybody hates him. But we're not running a popularity contest here. We're running a ball club, okay? Besides, the guy's got filthy, nasty stuff. Next, our bullpen. In the bullpen, what do you got to have? You got to have intimidation, right? So we got Attila the Hun, Ivan the Terrible, Vlad the Impaler, and Smokey the Bear. And for a guy who can get anybody out, or basically can get out of any tough situation, Houdini. That's my ball club, and let's see, just received a fax from the boss here. He says, your team kind of sucks. I think the viewers can do better. Okay, there's your challenge. You think you can do better? Send me your fantasy baseball team of historical figures. I'll pick the best one. I'll send the winner $50 out of my own pocket, because that's the kind of guy I am. That's it. Thanks for watching Z Show. See you next time.